Hi everyone. This is part 2 to the research on the Connecticut Sandy Hook shooting. Now, if you've missed part 1, this will seem all crazy to you. So please go watch part 1 and you'll see the foundation here for that we are looking for this entity, which is the devil, which is known as also Quetzalcoatl, Satan, Kukulkan, and he wears this pyramid hat, which is like a tetrahedron. And you can see him right here. He is the idol shepherd. So he leaves all of his idol worship and stuff all upon the earth. It actually maps out of how everything's going to go. Sandy Hook School is right up here. There's that one thing I wanted to show here. Now this is the Quetzalcoatl right here on the Aztec calendar. You can see him right here with his hat, eating the fish for the 4th age. We're in the 4th age now, heading towards the 5th age. Connecticut is the 5th state, which has a lot to do with those things. But as long as you can see this guy right here, then we can move on. Now, part of being able to track this guy or figure out what's going on with him is we have to figure out now where he is going to get out, basically. This is how he gets in. This is a actual hieroglyph, another one of Akhenaten back in his times. You tell me, do you think that's Obama? But either way, it shows that they were planning for that time since then. This is the devil coming down. He comes through the rays, with the sun rays. But he's coming down with this key to go into a door, to go into Obama. But they make these masks from those killings and little objects. See how this is? All right from the killing. Just like that right there. And at the beginning of the 5th age, when Jesus casts him down, then he won't have use to that key anymore. It's the same way our souls and spirits get out of here. And he breaks the gate. See the mask right on the dais? All prepared. That is this guy. So now we need to find this mask. That's going to show how he gets out. He normally comes down, does the killing, then he gets the mask, and then he leaves or whatever. Until the day Jesus casts him down and takes this key away from him. Right there. So let's go find this and see where his out was. For we're going to have to go back to here, which was part of the Colorado shooting. They actually had this card here in the Illuminati card game called Al-Amarha. And this shows a lot of what's going on, and this will show how we can track him. So let's dig into this quickly. This is a card from the Illuminati card game, if you will, and it matches the same thing that happened right here. You can see this is the Colorado shooting and the Batman shooting. It matches perfectly. Even the theater was laid out like a big bat. And this was, by John Holmes. This was all done part of exactly what's going on now. Even the new release or Batman coming out on DVD happened just the other day. And some friends of mine have put up several instances where they have found in the movie of the Batman The Dark Knight Rises, it had the name of Sandy Hook in it, right on there. Now they hide a lot of cryptic things in these cards. I have these all over my channel where I break them down. Like you're even looking at this now and you may not notice anything. And this is how we are as humans. Once you see it, you see it. See the axe? Now you see the axe. He's going to axe. The noose means he's going to hang himself, basically. It's a suicide killing. Even though he got caught, it's like the host just gave himself up. You know, kill himself or get caught by the police. It doesn't matter. Right there. And he makes these little unks. See how it's the alligator? It's with a mask. And the alligator guy is Quetzalcoatl. This is one of his puppets. Now the way he has to get out, whatever way, to get back, is they involve the Catholic Church. This is why I'm so adamant that you just can't be with this Catholic Church. Here is a priest right here looking like something nasty. For those who have followed me, you'll see his face makes that key over at the Vatican. Remember the key that's on the ground at the Vatican over there? All showing it perfectly right here. Just like that. Wearing a cardinal hat and getting that thing. Because then they can get the spirit to go back up, and they can use a idol to send it back up to the Pleiades, which is where the devil is going back and forth from until the day of the Lord, when he is cast out for good. And then he loses the key that he's using to go in and out of people. Jesus breaks that gate. If you watch my channel, I explain all of this. My Google Earth section will even map it all out. Oops. So there you have it all right there. So, the last time I tracked this, Obama ended up over near a big Mason lodge over in San Francisco, which was all connected, and then it showed him jumping out. This time, we have Obama was going to go to the Catholic Church and do a seminar, but the Catholic Church was threatened to be bombed, which is what we're nearing the time of for, Revelation 18. And so let's go over to that Catholic Church and let's see, because as I've shown, the things that I show on the earth, I show how they tell a story and they map it out. So let's go show, because over there it shows him jumping out. This is Area 51. Remember, as I'd shown, that all of his guys that work for him look like clowns. His clones. This is Area 51 right here. See this guy's face? And see this guy here? All of his guys look like that. So you can have a bunch of these around, and you have to find out what they're doing. Maybe they're like Santa's elves, but they're everywhere. So you have that clone in there. But the big thing is to see this, because we're looking for the way he's jumping. We have him here, and we have the dog, and we have them going through the eyes, which I've shown on a lot of other things. That's how they get in and out, through the iris, and then into the pineal gland. Right there. So, let's go find this clown and this dog exactly like that. We need the clown, the dog, and the mask to show where he's jumped from and how he's getting, you know, what his next tactic is. Okay, here we are back at Sandy Hook, right here. And down here was right where the church was, where Obama was supposed to go and have a prayer vigil, the Roman Catholic Church here. Now, as I said before, normally I show all of the easier ones for everybody to see. Now it's time for me just to start going deeper and showing this stuff and start showing how to really track this thing. This is it right here. The whole earth is made up for it to map it out. Right here is where the school was. All perfect right there. Believe me or not. Watch where it all ends up. Watch how everything comes out perfectly. It always tells a story. He's in the school there. Now he's made all those onks or whatever. He's jumped all around. Normally he ends up in Obama and then goes on those missions, you know, to go and talk to people or whatever he does for his meetings or whatever he's going to do to set everything up. Here is that church. Right there. This goes very deep. As I say, we're going to go just way advanced. Just going to show it all. Right there. All perfect. It always works out perfect like this. He wants to try to be like God, so he wants to try to be perfect. There we go, right there. Just like this. There's the church. There's the dog. They made a mask, and then he receives it. All exactly as we saw over on the one hieroglyph, where he makes those things and makes it happen. And we're going to just go way advanced here. It's time for me to start showing everything I could see on here, because normally I only show a very small percentage, and it's just hard to see. The way you see these things is you have to peel the story from it. He will put layers on layers on layers, and then when you turn it north, south, east, or west, it will tell a different story. We're dealing with something that's beyond our human comprehension yet. Like the first part of this is this right here. it has to go back to the Pope normally. Somehow they get it back to the Pope. And the Pope's doing something himself. You see the thing with the dog, and they're making this mask. And here's the Pope. Now the picture advances, and it goes and becomes this here. It's showing him. All of that right there. Like putting the mask on the Pope. It's how they're jumping around. It takes several things for them to do it, for his spirit to get around that way. The dog is his to use until the day of the Lord. And on the day of the Lord, he can't use that dog anymore. All right there, perfect. I mean, see how it tells a story. Now we have to go to the scary part. Well, the day of the Lord's. Normally they don't show this. This is one of the more advanced ones I've seen. Normally it goes right there and he leaves. And it's done. This is showing the next stage. Every single thing on my channel is shown right here. This is a hard one to pull out. It's going to take me a while to finish it all up. I show this literally right here on my channel all the time. Just like this. This is America. This is him when he comes down with, he's going to be going into several different people, causing the whole world to go to nuclear war. This is the New Madrid fault line that's going to go. He's holding in his hand the Baja Strip, which it's going to basically fall off. The southwest corner of America is going to go. That's what they keep showing. Then tidal waves are going to come up over this side. In the St. John the Divine Parish pillars, they show that. See that right there? This is hard to see. Right there. Southwest corner of America. He's got the Baja Strip in his hand. All of that. See how you have to not let your eyes get stuck on the other picture. We're trying to deal with something that's beyond our normal intelligence to have to see these things. This is the Vatican. Here's that clown guy, and his hat shows like the DNA. And there's that key, just as we saw on the nose on the guy on the Al-Amahar card. All right there. This is the end of the age. Just like when they said a bomb was in that Catholic church, or they were threatening it, Rome is going to fall. He is going to destroy his own things and then rebuild them. Rome falls and the key is broken in half, so you can turn the thing for the next age to begin the fifth age. Just like Connecticut is the fifth state. All right there. There we go. Matching all of that right there. If you look in a video of mine, or not that I made, but a breakdown of a video called I Pet Goat 2, they show this right here. On the day of the Lord, Mystery Babylon will fall. Rome, it's already all ready to go. The Jesuits have everything already prepared for the Orthodox Church in Russia to take over. The devil is planning. See how the big penis is? This is what they call evolution. It's all right there. Not only that do they call that, but that's the mushroom cloud also. Or boom. Nuclear means new clear. That's what they're going to clear everything up with. And they believe that even the nuclear part of it will do some things to the DNA. That's more advanced of what their thoughts are. That is just one small part. Rome is Mystery Babylon. America is the daughter of Babylon. Both fall. This falls, America is nuked and attacked, and then the New World Order will rise as the new Union Republic. Even George Washington had said all of that was going to happen. I'm going to do another part to try to put this together. There's a lot more information here. Confess with your mouth the Lord is Jesus. Believe in your heart God hath raised him from the dead, and you'll be saved. Hallelujah. Stand with the Lord Jesus.